that Jesse's show, they act like Jesse and the people, the guests and everybody acted like the show was going out to all black stations. Because it would be like, somebody would say something and then Jesse would be like, yeah, that nickel. It'd just be like, it would be unbelievable. Unbelievable radio. Unbelievable black conversation on a conservative talk radio station, right? So anyway, Jesse comes to the radio station. They call me. They say, Reverend Jackson go come do his show live. So I'm like, all right. So I'm not really sure what I need to do. So he comes in. It's Jesse. It's Attorney Janice Mathis, Attorney DeVita Mathis, and one other guy. I can't remember who was with them. But they come in. And so I'm so excited to be able to meet this disciple of Dr. Martin Luther King. And, I'm just so excited that I might have been a little overzealous, right? But I'm like, Reverend Jackson. So, where do you need to go? What do I need to do for you? I'm just asking him all these questions. And he just looks at me and he goes, shit, nigga, it's too early in the morning for all these goddamn questions. And I'm like, Jesse Jackson just cussed me out. Oh my God. This is epic. See, me, I never get offended by that kind of stuff. I kind of embrace that stuff, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I just got cussed out by Jesse. Oh, unbelievable moment in my life. So then I go, hey, so can we take a picture? He goes, hell no, nigga. Awesome. One of the most awesome days of my life. And so, he goes in the studio, they get his coffee, and he goes on, he starts the show. Then during commercial break, he comes over to my studio. He goes, man, young brother, I hadn't had my coffee this morning. We were up late doing this and this and this. And really ain't no telling what Jesse was doing, if you know Jesse, but another story. And so he was like, man, I just wanted to come back up here and apologize, and I just wanted to go ahead, and take this picture, which he was like, because I was being rude. I was like, all right, well, thank you, Reverend Jackson. And so from that moment on, I don't know how he ended up contacting me again. We made contact again, and they ended up hiring me to do some emceeing for some of their events and all that good stuff. So, shit, nigga, it's too early in the morning for all that goddamn. Unbelievable. But yeah, so shouts out to Jesse Jackson. He said, I guess he's going through physical therapy to try to treat the Parkinson's, and so we wish him nothing but the best. Jesse Jackson, definitely a class act, North Carolina A&T Aggie until the day he dies. And he will let you know that he is an Aggie until the day he dies. And so, again, we wish him nothing but the best, because if you know anybody that's gone through Parkinson's, which is what Muhammad Ali had, or Alzheimer's or any forms of dementia, you know that it's tragic, or it can be tragic. I mean, oh my God, I could go down the list. I mean, my grandma, who I love dearly, I lost her going on 2 years now, December 26, 2015. She developed Alzheimer's, and then in the later stages of Alzheimer's, she developed Parkinson's. Terrible. So there's that part. Okay, so before we get up out of here, definitely have to go through this schedule of games that we have coming up today. Delaware State going to take on Florida State. That's going to be a bloodbath. Hampton and Howard, the battle of the real HU. We've been talking about that right here all show. Morgan State, Norfolk State in action. North Carolina A&T and North Carolina Central in action. Central trying to spoil the season of A&T, which they've done so the past, three of the last 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. Savannah State taking on South Carolina State. Then you have the Florida Classic, Bethune-Cookman and Florida A&M. That happens on ESPN Classic. Really? ESPN Classic? What? That's what they say to young folk. What? Okay. Anyway, in SWAC action, you got Alabama A&M taking on Kentucky State in Huntsville. Mississippi Valley and Bama State hook up in Mississippi. Jackson State and Alcorn are in action. Then you've got Arkansas Pine Bluff and Texas Southern and Little Rock. Tennessee State visits Jackson State. And then, as I mentioned, we've got these playoffs coming up at 1 o'clock. Bowie State hosting Delta State. And then we've got Reggie Barlow and the gang at Virginia State University hosting West Virginia. And so that about do it for this week's show. I'd like to thank you guys for holding us down because, as I always say, without you, the listener, there would be no HBCU Report. Even though Rob Calloway, yes, I did go third person, would still come on here and talk to myself, but it wouldn't be as good. Don't forget, follow us on social media, Instagram and Twitter at HBCU Report. If you're interested in being a contributor to our content partner, sportsnewsandbrews.com, hit me up, hbcureport@gmail.com. And that'll about do it, man. That'll about do it. I'd like to thank our guest, great guest, Connell, Maynor, and also Mike London. Wish both of those guys nothing but the best. Wishing Hampton nothing but the best, but as they make their transition to the Big South Conference, we'll still be covering them because they're still HBCU. But until next Saturday, 8 a.m. on the East, 5 a.m. on the West, this has been the HBCU Report, and I am Rob Calloway. And have yourselves a great weekend, folks, and enjoy some of this great football action because it's coming to an end.
It's the HBCU Report with Rob Calloway.